Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 723 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I'm going to be trying out this REALHER eyeshadow in the shade Incomparable that I got as part of my January 2020 Ipsy glam bag. So I will have my unboxing video of my glam bag in the description down below if you haven't seen that yet. But so I was really excited to get another product from the brand REALHER because this is a brand that I found a few years ago on Instagram because I was looking for like charitable, like smaller brands, and I loved like the products that I saw from this brand, but also I loved how positive it is because all of the products say it's positive affirmations is what they put on all the products, which I think is so sweet. I love positive affirmations. And so this is like a matte brown shade, which is awesome because this is an essential shade to have. Sometimes I like to just wear a matte brown in my crease because it adds some dimension and emphasis to the eyes. So I'll show you that, but then this can also be a great base for like a smoky eye. So this is a great versatile shade to get. So this is a deluxe sample size, but from the REALHER website, you can get a full size palette for $28 that contains this shade. And so when I review eyeshadows, I like to test with and without an eyeshadow primer. So going in with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, I'm just going to apply the primer to one of my eyes and we can see if it makes any difference for this eyeshadow. It's actually kind of crazy sometimes how much of a difference it makes in the amount of pigment, the creasing, just the overall application of eyeshadows. So I really like this eyeshadow primer, highly recommend. Okay, and so to start out, I'm just going to pick up my fluffy crease brush and pick up some of the shade and work it into the crease like a transition shade, and just to kind of add that depth to my eye shape. So yeah, I'm seeing this is definitely blending out very nicely. Like the color is looking very even, no splotchiness. Well, we're gonna see, I'm going to also apply it with my finger, so we'll see if it shows up more pigmented that way. Because this is a very subtle shade, which almost isn't doing anything. Like it's almost not even giving me that transition and depth. Like I'm sure you can't even really notice a difference between the eyes right now. But let me actually go ahead and swatch it on my hand so I can really see. Well, you know what? This shade is more of a subtle light brown shade that's going to kind of be hard to show up. So the way it's applied to my eyelid right now into the crease, that's kind of just what this color is. And even on my super fair skin tone, I think I might need a bit of a darker brown shade to get that depth effect in the crease that I'm looking for. Kind of a bummer. I wish they had given me a different color that I could have gotten some better use out of, because I can tell that this is a really nice formula that's blending out easily. So I have it in the crease, and I just really don't think it's doing much for me. I tried to put on a lot of it too, and the color is just too light, I think. And this does have a matte finish, so it's not like there's any shimmer that's being added to the look or anything. So I just picked it up with my finger and I'm going to apply it all over the eyelid. So this is like as full color pigmented as I can get. And let me show you the difference. With it all over my eyelid versus without it. And it's almost unnoticeable. Like now that I have it on, I like that it's kind of covering up the discoloration in my eye, in my eyelids I mean. But other than that, it's just really not doing anything for my eye shape, my makeup look. So I'm kind of like, it's a little bit harsh, but it's almost like a pointless shade for me. If you have any ideas of other ways to use this, I would love to hear in the comments down below, because I don't want this to go to waste, especially because it is a really nice formula, which makes me definitely want to try out other eyeshadows from REALHER. You know, this is getting a little crazy, but like, what if I were to apply some as a little contour? I know I'm not using a brush right now, but just curious about the shade. You know what? I think I like this as a contour shade. It's a really good like bronzer contour shade for my fair skin tone, because it's that matte brown, and it's the type of brown that can kind of create the illusion of a shadow, which is great for contouring. So honestly, I think that's going to be my use for this. Like, this is such a small amount that it won't last very long at all if I start applying it to my cheeks and wherever else I like to contour, which I like to contour along the sides of my forehead and along my jawline. But that may be just what I end up doing with it, because that's kind of the only use I can really think of. But okay, not my favorite eyeshadow, but it's not a failure because I'm still able to use it. This is my second product that I got from REALHER in Ipsy, so I'm really hoping that maybe I'll get like a full eyeshadow palette in an upcoming box, because then I would get to try out more colors, because I really am impressed by this formula. It's a great texture, it applied beautifully, blended out easily, it's just like you can't really see it. And I'm checking with and without the primer, and it's like the pigment, the amount of color is the same between both eyes. Honestly, they look exactly the same with and without the primer. I'm not seeing creasing in either of them, so I really do like this formula. I just don't love the color. But anyways, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.